What is up, guys? Today I'm going to be doing a video about self-improvement, good old self-improvement. Done a few videos now on this channel about self-improvement, but I thought I'd revisit it because I've been on self-improvement now myself for probably about 2 years. Just wanted to make a video to see what would I do if I was to have never done self-improvement and I was going to start from the very beginning again. Yeah, I just thought I'd make a video of like the key steps that I would take now to get into self-improvement and actually start improving my life and to get to where I am now, which isn't at the end of the road. Hopefully you guys get something out of this video. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so first things first, with self-improvement, you need to understand where you are right now and where you want to be. Why are you doing self-improvement in the first place? Is your life shit right now? Is there things that you want to improve in your life? I'm willing to bet that most of you guys are probably working a 9 to 5 or working in some kind of job that you don't like, or maybe you're just not feeling great mentally. Maybe you got a bit of depression, and maybe physique isn't where it's at, or you're not feeling healthy. There's probably a few factors that are coming into it. I imagine most of it's fueled by social media and seeing other people who are quite clearly quite far ahead of you in their fitness and self-improvement journey. We're going to do a little task together. I made a little scale here, and we're just going to ask, where are you on this scale? This side of the scale, this is where you'd start out. I imagine a lot of guys watching this might be somewhere around here, probably eating junk food, wanking several times a day, several times a week, crap physique, skinny fat, need to put on muscle, need to lose body fat, and willing to bet you're broke, and you're probably working a 9 to 5, living paycheck to paycheck. This is exactly how I was. I mean, most of these things are changed now, pretty much all of them, apart from the 9 to 5 thing, which you guys know anyway if you've been watching my channel. I am sort of dropping a lot of the bad habits and moving further towards where I want to be, which is this right-hand side of the scale, where you can see good physique, healthy, fit, a lot of money, flying around on planes, going on holiday, exploring the world, freedom, time freedom, financial freedom. And then I've put a picture of Dubai there. You can replace that with wherever you want to live, your dream place to live. So yeah, where are you on this scale? Before I go to the next slide, I'm going to say where I am, but if you can kind of just like look at this scale and sort of be honest and see where you are on it. I'm willing to bet most of you guys are on that very first peg, or maybe a couple pegs inwards here. So yeah, you need to find out where you are and you need to know where you want to go. That's probably whereabouts I am now. I'd say, yeah, after this point is where you get out of the 9 to 5, you get out of the rat race, and you actually become fully self-employed from this point onwards. But everything behind this, where I am, is the bad habits. So with self-improvement, you got to understand it's all stepping stones, and you get better and better and better by the day. And all it is cutting out the vices, it's cutting out the bad habits, the masturbating, the junk food, the physique, getting healthier, getting in shape, learning about money and learning different ways in which you can actually earn money. And these are all skills and habits that you need to gain, obviously, more skills, and you need to obviously reduce the bad habits. And that is how you get to sort of around, this is where I am now. And I imagine most of you guys are just slightly behind this, maybe even some of you in front of this, but I imagine most of you are behind this. And yeah, I'm here just to sort of guide you in the right direction with some of the key things that help me. And yeah, if I was to start my self-improvement journey all over again, I would probably start with these things. Number one, by far the most important aspect of self-improvement for me and for many others is sleep. So this is probably one of the worst things that everyone gets wrong, is literally just your sleep. Most guys are literally just sleep deprived, and it's pretty simple stuff, honestly. For the first 2 weeks, this is something that we're all going to do together, and everyone watching this, I want you to do this. For the next 2 weeks, I want you to get to bed between 9 and 11, okay? Get to bed between 9 and 11 and sleep from 7 hours onwards, and get up at around 7 to 8 o'clock. Simple as that. You want 8 hours of sleep a night, and you want to be getting up at the same time every day, because in the morning, don't be having late nights and getting up late in the morning thinking that, oh, you know, I'm a night owl and I can do all my work on a night and on an evening. It's not like that. The human body, and it's been proven now by science, it's not just a matter of opinion, the human body physically, physiologically functions better in the morning after waking. So you need to make sure that you can leverage that and try and be awake for most of the early hours as you can. I mean, there's the old kind of like meme by now that, you know, all the entrepreneurs get up at 4 or 5 o'clock. I mean, it's not really necessary, but like 7 or 8, if you can get up by that time, that's fine. Do this for 2 weeks with an alarm, and then try and do it from then onwards without an alarm, because the human body wakes up best in your own circadian rhythm, and you don't want to be disrupting that with an alarm. If you can get into a rhythm and a sleep pattern, your body will adjust to it, and then hopefully you can wake up without an alarm, and it's just going to allow you to have a better sleep and get up and feel better, essentially. So yeah, that's the first one. Step 2 is your diet. This is the second kind of most important fundamental principle of self-improvement. Once you've got your sleep sorted, you need your diet sorted. Start intermittent fasting. It's simple as. Most of you guys probably need to lose fat. If you don't, intermittent fasting is great just for your overall mental health and just for feeling great. I've been doing this now for months, and honestly, I don't think I'll ever go back, to be honest. Usually what I do is I will wake up about 7, 8 o'clock, maybe 6 o'clock, and I'll try not to eat till about 11 or 12 o'clock. 2 to 4 hours after waking, I put here, because most guys can probably do that. Once you get a bit more advanced with it and you kind of learn how to extend your fast as long as possible, you're going to be able to go straight till 12 o'clock. It's just a nice, once you get to lunchtime, right, that's your first meal of the day. And in the morning, that is the time when you can actually get stuff done. One thing I want to point out here as well, I'm currently working a 9 to 5, something I'm trying to get out of and what this whole kind of channel is about. So if you're in the same situation as me and you're working Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 or whatever hours you're working, then this applies, obviously slightly different. But you can still intermittent fast. Obviously, you don't have to eat at work. But it's mainly for the weekends, for the whole kind of sleep schedule and things. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is applicable in most cases for most guys. Intermittent fast. Use black coffee to your advantage, because black coffee is not only going to give you caffeine, which is going to delay what's called adenosine, which is the actual hormone or chemical that's wanting to make you go to sleep. It's going to delay that, which is why you feel more wakeful when you're on caffeine. And it's also going to help the release of GLP-1. It's going to help you to fast longer up until that point. And then simply put it for the diet. Keep it simple. I'm not going to go into all the calories and stuff like that. I made a video on that. Eat this, right? Steak, fish, meats, eggs, brown rice if you need to have carbs, and fruit. Simple as that. If you can limit the options in your diet and like reduce the amount of food you consume in different ingredients and keep it simple to like fish, rice, eggs, fruit, leave it simple. Don't let any like liquid calories or sauces or any kind of this stuff get involved. Just keep everything super simple and mix it up every day between the proteins that you're having, and yeah, essentially you should be fine. Sort your diet out. This is going to be one of the biggest things that's going to just explode your self-improvement progress in terms of your gym, your health, your mental health, your productivity, everything. It all revolves around what you're putting into your body and what you're feeding yourself. Step 3 is skills. I've talked about this before, but upskilling yourself, okay? Young lads like me, we're not intelligent. We think we are, but we're not. We don't know shit about the world, and no one out there is going to teach it to you, because we've all probably finished school by now if you're watching this. But if you're still at school, I mean, you're learning the basics, but no one's going to teach you how to make thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds a month. No one's going to tell you how to become a millionaire. You've got to go out and learn it. You've got to go out and get skills that most guys don't have, right? Skills like sales. Get into the gym. Get really, really good in the gym. Know what you're doing at the gym. Most guys, they'll go to the gym, but they don't know what they're doing at the gym. Get really good at the gym, right? Everyone knows how you can get these skills through YouTube, reading books, literally just going on Google and reading on articles on how to do certain things. Get good at these things, all right? Business, entrepreneurial stuff, social media. Get brilliant in social media. Learn how to market. Learn how to do digital marketing. It's an amazing skill to have. Health optimization. Learn about things like what I'm talking about, like GLP-1 and coffee and adenosine and dopamine, and learn how to leverage dopamine for certain things. Andrew Huberman, go straight to him. Listen to his podcast every day when you're driving to work. Within a week, you'll have listened to probably the only 5 top podcasts you'll ever need to listen from him anyway. Technical skills, and then get into some kind of sport like fighting or boxing or anything like this. These are all skills that when you get better at them, you'll be ahead of like 99% of the guys, and your self-improvement journey, you'll just be essentially like propelled. Laptop's going to die. Shit. Yeah, you're going to be ahead of like 99% of the guys if you can just learn a bunch of skills and get really, really good at lots of these basic skills that I've listed here. And yeah, overall, it's just you need to learn stuff, guys. Honestly, no one's going to teach it for you. When you're young, when you're early 20s, mid 20s, you're in that knowledge gaining phase of your life. Step 40 is your mind. So obviously, self improvement's all about the mind, really. The whole point we're improving ourselves is so we can get better in terms of our brain. I've listed out most important things to keep yourself, optimize your mental health. Is to hydrate. So that's not just drinking loads and loads of water. That's actually having adequate sodium and adequate electrolytes. That's magnesium, sodium, and potassium. So you need to have supplement magnesium if you need to. If there's one supplement I'd say to get, it would be magnesium. Potassium, just eat bananas and shit. And then sodium, you just have salt, obviously, within your diet in places. So you should, most people would be fine with sodium. And then just have a shit ton of water on top of that, and you should be hydrated. So that's covered. So just that's like one of the most important things is hydration. Sleep, we've talked about. Meditation, I've talked about on the channel many times. Meditate right before sleep, just for 10 minutes. It's great. NSDR, this is non-sleep deep rest or a nap, which is different from non-sleep deep rest, obviously. But yeah, you can Google that. That's one for you that you can just take afternoon, 15, 30 minutes. This is great. I've been doing this for a while now, and it just really helps you with your sleep that same day. Phone, minimal use. Get off Instagram, stop scrolling through TikTok. That shit's absolutely melting your brain, honestly. I've gone through this, reading about this, and I don't use my phone anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I've literally stopped using it. I use it for just literally texting people. That's it. It's terrible. Like, if you've got high phone usage hours, then that's going to ruin your self-improvement journey. I promise you, honestly. And then caffeine, I've spoke about already. Leverage caffeine to your best of your ability. Caffeine is the absolute miracle drug. And then the final page, guys, here is just your income. So obviously we talked about skills, upskilling yourself with books, internet, YouTubers, learning from all those guys. And once you've got some solid skills together and some solid knowledge on things, that's when you can actually start implementing that and leveraging those to actually earn an income off of that. I'm going to do tons of videos on this in the future, but obviously this is things like making a personal brand, becoming a YouTuber, digital marketing, social media marketing, all these kind of different things. The last kind of step of self-improvement is obviously improving your overall like income and ability to generate wealth, but that doesn't happen unless you've implemented the previous 4 steps on this. So that's the video, guys. These are basically the 5 things that I would do if I was to start all over again from self-improvement, going from an absolute loser to what I consider myself now to be someone who's on the right track. I'll put it that way, on the right track. And that's a good position to be in, you know? So yeah, hopefully you find this video helpful, guys, and let me know down in the comments if you did. And yeah, have a good day. See ya.